Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for this video today because not only am I doing a collab with a friend from school who is such a fun little ball of energy, God I love her so much, I am also going to be doing a review and tutorial with the Nicol Concilio Violet Voss palette. I'm so excited about this. I wanted to get this as soon as she came out with it, but I didn't have the money at the time, and my G of a boyfriend got this for me when they did a restock like 2 weeks ago, and so shout out to you, bae. Love you so much. He understands my obsession with makeup, and it's such a gorgeous palette, and look at that huge mirror that it comes with. It's so gorgeous. You can see my cute little blinds in the back. But she really took her time with this, and you can tell because it's so funny, like the names of these shades are all names that like I could totally see her using. Like we have NYC up in the corner over here, which is like a really cool like duochrome color. I'll swatch them all for you at the end of the video. But and then there's Bruh and Pizza and Mars, and if you follow Nicol Concilio, which you should be doing, she is obsessed with space, and I freaking love her. She's so cute. She has Daisy in here, which was her dog, and then we have chocolate, like literally chocolate. I'm sure you guys can't see it, but I'll write it down for you in the video. And then we have Sagittarius, because that's her sign. We have Nicole, Gigi, which I think was named after her sister, I might be wrong. LA, Pingy, which is her boyfriend, her nickname for her boyfriend. And then we have Retrograde, which I love because she's always like, oh my gosh, things have been so weird lately. Like, I think Mercury's in retrograde, and she's just so cute. I love her. She's so freaking funny. But yeah, so I'm super excited to be doing this video today. And also, I wanted to mention that since this is a collab, I will be doing this with my friend Keely Krasimil from school. She is such a ball of energy, and when you guys go check out her channel, you will understand what I'm talking about. Her YouTube username is Happy Kiwi, and I will link that down below as well. Her video, I want to say, is going to be a blindfolded makeup challenge. She's definitely not as into makeup as I am, but we both love each other and we want to support each other's channels, so we're going to be doing this collab to do that. And so yeah, I will be putting the name in this video as well as in the description box below. And so yeah, definitely check out her channel. Her video, I know for a fact, is not going to be up when mine is up. Mine will probably be up tomorrow or Monday at the latest. But yeah, so hers will probably be up by Wednesday, because that at the time, then she'll be going back home for Thanksgiving break. So yeah, so that is my little spiel for that. Definitely go check out her channel. She's super fun. She's super funny. I love her so much. Just her energy, like being around her is like, it's like nothing else. Like, I've never met a person in my life like her. She's amazing. She's so funny. I don't know how, as a college student, I truly don't know how she has that much energy. It amazes me, but shout out to her because, oh my gosh, her videos are super funny because of her personality. She's just, oh, she's hilarious. Definitely go check her out, subscribe to her channel, tell her I sent you. Yeah, so definitely look her up. I love her so much. I'm really excited to do this collab, and so yeah, we're gonna go right into it. So I've already done my brows and gelled my brows down, so that way that part's done because my brow routine is the same as it has been in the past couple videos. And so I'm going to go in with my eyes. So the first thing that I'll be doing is I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm going to be taking my Morphe E14 brush. It's kind of like a dense packing brush, and I'm going to be dipping into this powder and just setting my eyes with this. And the reason that we want to set our eyes with any type of powder, doesn't matter what type of powder you use, is because if you don't set your powder or set your concealer or whatever you use to prime your eyes, then it's going to make it a lot harder for you to blend out your eyeshadow, especially in the crease. It just takes way more time and it's really difficult to move your brush, so it just helps a lot with the blendability of your eyeshadows. And the thing that I actually am really looking forward to about this palette is she mentioned that she used, I want to say it's like jojoba oil or some weird name. I probably just butchered it, but she intermixed all these shadows with this oil to make them a lot easier to blend, so I'm really looking forward to see how these blend out. So today I'm going to be doing a cut crease, and I will explain what that means as we go along, but for right now I'm going to be taking a transition shade. So first I'm going to be going in with Bara, which is this shade right here, and I am going in on my crease, and I'm going to be taking a Morphe M441 brush. I'm going to go in with Hangry, which is this shade right here. It's like a really cool orangey, light brown shade. It's honestly really pretty. I like that a lot. And honestly, that describes me all the time when I'm hungry and I have not had the chance to eat food yet. Literally my life. So I'm going to put this in the same places where I put that shade before, and just very lightly going over that, because we are marking out where I'm going to really be defining this cut crease. And see how I'm really just staying in the same places for these shadows, because I really want this cut crease to be very defined, very sharp, and I know usually with eyeshadows you don't want to have harsh lines, but for cut creases you really do, because that's what makes the whole look come together. So now I'm going to go in with Hey Girl, which is this shade right here, and it's just a little bit darker than Hangry, and I'm probably going to go in with Chocolate right after to really define the crease. But for right now I'm going to be taking that same Morphe E17 brush and just going in with Hey Girl. So far I'm really impressed with the pigmentation and the blendability of these eyeshadows. Like, Nicole, girl, you are killing it, honestly. Wow. Y'all, this blends out so easily. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my concealer to cut the crease, and then right after that I'm going to go in with Chocolate, and I'm going to really define that crease area and then blend all that out. So I'm taking the small cream shadow brush from the Vanity Planet brush set that I reviewed in my last tutorial, and I am going to be cutting the crease with this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with that chocolate color in the palette, this one right here, and I'm going to go over the line right above the crease and just really define that, and then we're going to blend that out. And this is also a Sephora angled liner brush, but I really like this for really cutting a crease. So now I'm going to go back in with that Morphe E17 brush, and I'm just going to very carefully blend out this top part right here. I'm going to do the other eye for this really quick, and then I'm going to add on the glitter shadow for this eye. Okay, so I'm back. I have done the other eye, and now I'm going to go in and go with the shade that we're going to be putting on top of the concealer. So I really liked the shade Glorious in this palette earlier, so I think I'm going to go in with that, and I'm going to put that over top of the concealer. I'm going to go in with the rounded liner brush from the Vanity Planet brush set as well, and I'm going to take Glorious and put that on my brush and just pack that all over the concealer. And I like this color because it's a really pretty, like, subtle almost pink, but it's like, it's just a really pretty, like, it's like a light sparkle. It's like nothing too crazy, but it's also super pigmented, and it almost looks like duochrome on the lid, which I really like. It has this like really pretty like pink and gold like reflectiveness to it, and I really, really like that. So I have now gone in and put the shadow on both eyes, and as you can see, it has that really pretty like pink and gold like reflectiveness to it, and I am obsessed with this. Nicole girl, you did such a good job on this palette. Like I can't even, oh gosh, just so good, so good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do some winged liner, and then after that I will do a little something special to the winged liner. So I will be going in with the Jante Blue Liquid Liner. This is a company that is very ColourPop priced, but this is the first product that I've tried from them, and they are really, really good. I really like this eyeliner. So I'm going to go in and do my wings. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be adding some glitter just to the outer part of the eyeliner, just on like the underneath of it, because I think that it'll really add this really pretty like gold effect, which it will because it's gold glitter. So at first I'm going to, you know what, no, I'm just going to go in straight with the glitter. This is the Tarte Gold Eye Jewel. This is in the shade White Gold, to be specific. And I'm going to go in on the under part of this eyeliner right here. The reason that I added that is just because I wanted to add a little extra something instead of it just being like a basic cut crease. And I think that when you add little extra things, it really adds to the dimension and just like the va-va-voom of the eye. So now I'm going to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to go in with this NYC shade at the top. It looks like, you can barely see it in here, but it's like a really pretty, like, I really want to say it's like a duochrome, like it definitely has some like blue and purple undertones in it. So I'm going to take that rounded liner brush again, and I'm just going to dip into that, and I'm going to put that on the arch of my brow. So now I'm going to pop on some Morphe eyelashes in 101 black. I have very few eyelashes right now, and I didn't want to use the e.l.f. ones because I felt like these deserved like a bit more va-va-voom than the e.l.f. ones are more of a natural lash, and I really wanted to use something just a little bit more dramatic than that. I have like natural, a bit dramatic, and then like bam, but I haven't really had a look to do that's like bam. At least not yet. Probably for the holidays, definitely. So I'm going to use the black duo eyelash glue because I have black eyeliner on. I'm going to apply this and then pop these on. And then I'm just going to add some mascara to the upper lashes just so that way the lashes blend in with the falsies. Okay, so for right now we are done with the eyes. Oh, I love the way that this looks. Oh gosh, so obsessed. Nicole, girl, I bow down. I bow down. Like, oh my goodness. Now we're gonna move on to the face. And for primer, I'm going to be doing two things. I'm going to be using the Tarte Poreless Primer, which is my usual primer, and in the place where I feel like my pores are the biggest, I'm going to be focusing the Maybelline Baby Skin. That's on, I'm going to be focusing the Baby Skin in the little areas underneath my eyes, just because I've been noticing that those are the areas where lately I have been seeing my pores the most. So I'm just going to dab that into my skin. So now I'm also really excited that Violet Voss, I think it was one of those things where like if you spend this much then you get this with it, and Violet Voss also sent in the package the Silly Sponge, and I'm actually really excited about this. You can see it says like Violet Voss and little bows on it. It's super cute, and I'm really excited about this because I know this was like a huge trend for like 2 months, and I really want to see how this works. So I'm going to be taking a different foundation than I have been using lately. I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 125. I really hope this isn't too dark for me because, believe it or not, I do sometimes get tan. So I'm just going to be putting a little bit of that on the back of my hand. Ooh. I said a little bit and then it was like, just kidding. I will admit this is definitely weirder than using a normal beauty blender because I feel like it just kind of spreads around your makeup and it doesn't really it doesn't take like any of the makeup that you really don't need on your face off of it. It just, I mean, it kind of does. It's more like the residue, but it just takes a lot longer to blend in your makeup. This is interesting. This is definitely something I think you have to use like more than once to really figure out how you feel about it. At the moment, I'm not thrilled, but that's also just because I am so used to using a beauty blender when I blend out my makeup, and I don't know, it was just really weird. But I'm going to apply some concealer, and then I'll try to blend it out again, and then we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to be using some Tarte Shape Tape for concealer, which I haven't done in a while, but I want to go back to using this a little bit more. So I'm just going to put 3 dots under my eye, because this is a very full coverage concealer and you really don't need that much of it. So I'm going to just put a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my nose and on my chin. So not as bad for concealer. I think that's just because my concealer is more tacky than my foundation was. My foundation was more liquidy. So I think that if you're using like more of a mousse type of thing, then this would definitely work better. I would use this more for concealer than for my foundation. But if I was to rate this out of 10, I'd probably rate it like a 7. Maybe 6.5. That's just my opinion. So now I'm going to set all that concealer, and I will be using a brush for this part because I don't really understand how silicone can set with powder. So I'm just going to be using the Morphe E48 brush, and I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier setting powder and just applying this where I put my concealer. So I'll let that sit for about 30 seconds, and then I'll wipe all that away. And now we are going to go into contour slash bronzer. So I'm going to go in with the Tarte Hotel Heiress bronzer. This is like a small like travel size, so this could really work for like if you're on the go, which is really nice. So I'm going to be taking a brush from Vanity Planet, and I'm using the angled contour brush, and I actually really like this brush for contouring. Like I really like this brush. So I'm going to be dipping into this and then contouring my cheeks. So now I'm going in on the, I want to say this is the Crease shader. Yeah, this is the Crease shader brush, also from Vanity Planet. And I'm going to go in with the same bronzer, and I'm going to contour my nose. So now I'm going to go in and do the underneath of my lash line. I'm going to take Chocolate, and I'm going to take the angled liner brush from Sephora, and I'm just going to buff this out underneath my eye. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in with the Morphe E17 brush, and I'm just going to buff out the bottom part of this so that way there's no harsh lines. So then I'm going to do the inner corner highlight. And for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to be using the Morphe M431 brush. And I'm going to go in with Zozo, which is this color up top right here. Super pretty. And I will, once again, I will be swatching all these shades at the very end of the video. Ooh, that's really pretty. So overall, buy it. I mean, seriously, you guys, like this packaging, first of all, like, are you kidding me? This is probably one of the most pretty palettes that I own, honestly. Like, I love this packaging. And then she also has her name on the back, which, like, I love the font. I love that she made this such, like, a playful palette. Honestly, like, I love this. Like, this is one of my favorite palettes ever, honestly. Like, definitely between this and Jaclyn Hill palette, like, definitely my top 2 favorites. Like, so pretty. Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10. Like, buy it now. So now I'm gonna do blush, highlight, and lips, and then we'll be done. Oh, your girl did not put on lower lash line mascara. So now I'm going to be going in with the Morphe E4 brush. This is a really nice angled brush, as you can see, and I really like this for applying blush because it just has that really nice angle to it. And then I'm using the Tarte like travel size blush in the shade Ecstatic. So I'm going to be taking the Morphe M501 brush. This is a really nice like tapered brush. It's really nice for packing on highlight, and I'm going to be using the shade 90210 from the Kylie Face Palette, and I'm going to be putting that on my cheekbones. So last but not least, I'm going to be doing the lips, and I thought that since this is kind of like a half neutral, half kind of like duochrome thing, it'd be kind of nice to have like a little bit of a bolder lip, not super crazy. Please excuse the lawnmower in the background. I really hope you guys can't hear it, but still. So I'm going to be taking, since I do feel like this can still be sort of like fall kinda, I'm going to be taking Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade 22, and I think that this actually might really complement like the brown shades and then like the duochrome kind of shades that we put in this. So I'm going to apply the lip liner first, and then I will apply the lipstick right after. Last but not least, I'm going to set my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, and in 10-year font it says Oil Control, and I like using this and the All Nighter Setting Spray. I like using this one because I do have oily skin, so this is good in your life. This is good. So also, I keep looking in the camera, and I really like the way that these colors work with my eye color. If you have blue eyes, neutral is such a good way to go. Like, honestly, like when in doubt, do a natural eye. I mean, obviously this isn't natural, but just like natural colors, I think that this look goes so well with it, and especially with this lip. Like, I can't. I'm obsessed, honestly. Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick shower in this, and then we'll be done. Okay, so then before we finish the video, I just want you guys to see swatches of the shadows on my arm. So this is what these shadows look like, and it's kind of hard to tell, but there's like the duochrome one that I put on my brow bone is right here. This is Zozo, the one that I put in my inner corner. This one is Bara. This is Pizza, and this is Mars. They're really, really nice transition shades and just really pretty overall, honestly. So those are those. So then this is the second row. From left to right, this is like the really, really flesh tone transition shade that I put in my crease. This is just kidding. This is, oh no, this isn't the flesh tone one. That was Bra, I think. So this is Daisy. This is Hangry. Then Blow or Blue. I don't know how to say it. And then we have Hey Girl. And then we have Chocolate, which I used a lot on my eyes today. So that's what those look like. Very pigmented, very creamy, really nice. I apologize because I just realized I have friends playing in the background, so if you hear anything, my bad. So then this is the third shade, or third row, and this is Glorious, I think. That's the shade that I have all over my eyes right now. And then this is in the shade Nicole, which is super pretty, like, hey girl. And then we have Sagittarius, which is really, really pretty. We have GG, and then we have Palm Tree. And honestly, y'all, like, look at that. Look at the pigmentation in that. The glitter. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. So freaking pretty. Oh my goodness. Wow. So now for the very last row. Oh my lord, y'all. Can we just talk about Pingy right here? Oh my god. I'm living for this blue shade. Like, I can't wait to do a look with that. So we have LA, which is a really pretty, like, lemon shade almost. I really like that. And then we have Victoria, which I gotta love Friends. And this is Victoria, super pretty gold shade. And we have, I think this is Boot Bop, my bad, Boot Bop. And then we have Pingy, which I don't even have words. I just don't even, oh my goodness. And then we have Retrograde, which just like totally describes Michelle. Totally describes Nicole in a nutshell. Like anytime anything goes wrong, she's like, Mercury's in retrograde. And I'm just like, yes girl, yes. So yeah, those are all the shades swatched. 10 out of 10 guys, would buy, would recommend. So yeah, there you go. And there you have it, ladies and gents. This is the final look. I really hope you guys like this. I had such a fun time doing this review. I've been looking forward to this video for like a week, so I cannot wait to get this up for you guys. If you liked this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and also click that bell button so that way you guys are notified whenever I post new videos. And if you guys have any things that you want to tell me, things that you loved about this video, things that you want to see me do differently, things that you want to see me try, put them in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.